Hi everyone, this is Mansa Musnuri. Hope everyone is doing good. Today I am going to give you presentation on a research paper of a case for redundant arrays of inexpensive disk. In this, we are going to discuss several topics related to this. Coming to introduction part. This research paper is issued and addressed by David A. Patterson, Garth Gibson, and Randy H. Katz research paper. And in this exploration of difficulties and solutions for this data storage and dependability in computer systems, the importance of RAID technology and its consequences are going to explain in this. Coming to the problem statement, there are several problem statements in this, and though some of them are the study addresses the inefficiencies and constraints of standard disk storage system in terms of performance, reliability, and cost effectiveness. It specifically addresses the requirement for a more effective and dependable data storage solution which is capable of meeting the growth needs of both supercomputer applications and the transaction processing. In this, the research question is the research question revolves around the feasibility and effectiveness of the implementing RAID as a solution to address performance limitations in both computing systems compared to the traditional slides, considering challenges, implications, novelty, complexities, and validation methodologies. In this, we evaluate the problem statement. The evaluation of problem statement is done with a clear statement of storage system problems and the need for repair. In this, the performance and dependability and cost aspects are examined very well. The main issue in this is the critical challenges. In this, the critical challenges are highlighted with including bottlenecks in the performance and the dependability of the performance and the cost of the performance. The use of RAID levels is used to improve the storage efficiency and the fault tolerance. Coming to the data overview, in this the data overview, mainly this section presents the critical data from the research article, including mean time to failure, overhead expenses, and the storage capacity. In this, the comparison of write levels versus traditional storage system, mainly the system uses clear charts and graphs to convey the data insights, and the highlights and the importance of the RAID is increase in the storage efficiency and the dependability of the data. Coming to the importance of the problem, there are three types of importance of the problem, and the one is relevant in the field of computer science and technology, and the other one is it is highly significant, and the last one is performance of storage system significantly impacts overall system efficiency. In this HDD performance, it is a bottleneck to system efficiency, trailing behind advantages in CPU and memory. If this disparity is not resolved, there is a uh, chance that the potential benefits in memory and processing performance will be underutilized. In these real world applications, the significance of RAID is in these real world applications heavily rely on efficient storage solutions to the Paper's proposed solutions, redundant errors of inexpensive disk offers significant improvements in like performance, reliability, power consumption, and scalability. Um, the redundant arrays of inexpensive disks promises to address the critical challenges in various applications such as transaction processing, large simulations, and supercomputing. And in this relevance in modern computing, we use a balancing system components crucial amid evolving computing technology, and the traditional sled system exhibit performance bottlenecks, especially in the high internet of scenarios. And coming to the right, it offers a paradigm shift utilizing inexpensive disk technology for significant performance improvements. Novelty of the problem. Although there are many difficulties in this, coming to the difficulties which is related to HDD performance have previously been identified, and the study presents RAID as a novel solution to these difficulties by focusing on the utilization of arrays of the cheap disks to achieve the durability and performance advantages. Mostly the RAID deviates from traditional storage systems. This research demonstrates the inventiveness of the suggested method by examining five different RAID configuration levels and their corresponding cost or performance. There are several challenges in this. Coming to the challenges, there are various kinds of obstacles in the way of improving HDD performance using the right configurations. It entails handling the computational complexity brought on by the requirement to put effective fault tolerance and data redundancy systems in place. Computationally complex. While handling the complex fault tolerance and data redundancy schemes, it is a requirement of implementing right solutions. Right configurations, computational complexity can make it difficult to maximize speed while maintaining the data integrity. NP completeness. NP completeness is nothing but a problem that right configurations frequently encounter, making it difficult to identify the best solutions in a fair amount of time. The reason for this complexity is that when the number of disks increases, there are an exponentially greater number of conceivable write setups. Coming to large search space, there is lot of room to search for the best rate setup, especially when taking into account different ride levels and factors. The process of exploring various configurations increases the computational load and complexity involved in the identifying the best option. It is very hard to solve. Efficiently solving the optimization of RAID configuration, it is a tough task due to its wide search space and complexity. It is sophisticated algorithms and optimization approaches are needed to add to the both difficulty of striking a balance between cost, performance, and dependability. Coming to the identifying limitations and novelty, it is very essential to recognize the shortcomings of earlier studies and to emphasize the originality of the current effort. It makes it possible to comprehend the writer's contributions and accomplishments more clearly. Previous problem solution. There may have been prior attempts to address the HDD performance bottleneck, but they may not have covered all the bases. The simple alterations or expansions of earlier findings might not offer a thorough answer to the current issue, but it issues some solutions. Awareness of related work. To create awareness related to the work, the author's thoroughly literature research demonstrates that their knowledge of relevant and prior work, both recent and historical, this helps to situate the current work within the existing research environment and shows a solid comprehension of it. Assumptions and limitations. There are several kinds of assumptions and limitations in this race. Relevant to research frequently functions under particular presumptions and restrictions which may limit the usefulness of applicability of the suggested fixes. It is very crucial to recognize and evaluate that these presumptions and comprehend the possible influence on the suggested remedy. Unreasonable assumptions. There are several kinds of unreasonable assumptions. The goal of the paper is to address a particular shortcoming in the related work by putting Fourth, a novel strategy for improving HDD performance via RAID setups. It is very possible to develop more substantial workable solutions with wider applicability and efficiency by challenging and resolving the irritational assumptions. Contributions of the paper. The contributions of the paper is happening in the background by resolving the issues around the HDD performance bottleneck in the contemporary computer systems. The research study significantly advances the field of the computing. In the problem context, coming to the problem context, there are two types. The one is problem extension and the emphasis. The problem extension is nothing but by putting forward innovative ideas based on right technology. The study expands on the HDD performance bottleneck problem from earlier publications. The emphasize is nothing but the expansion in the investigation of RAID as a potential remedy for the shortcomings of conventional SLED systems in managing the elevated input or output requirements. Novelty. In this novelty, it is having two kinds, and the one is originality of the problem, and the other one is unique aspects. Coming to originality of the problem, by utilizing the right technology, the research provides a new method for improving HDD performance. Unique aspects. The unique aspects is nothing but taking a step away from the conventional methods, the paper presentations, novel concepts to address the difficulties caused by the HDD performance bottlenecks. Proposed solutions. There are two types of proposal solutions. One is proposed methods and the methodologies. Coming to proposed methods, to enhance the HDD performance, dependability, and scalability, the article offers a variety of RAID levels. Methodologies. In these proposed solutions, the methodologies describes the architectures and settings of various RAID levels and provides information on the trade-offs between performance and the cost. Evaluation. To determine in RAID improves HTTP performance. The study article carries out the experimental evaluations. Compared to conventional SLED systems, the assessment showed notable gains in performance, reliability, and scalability, confirming the usefulness of RAID in addressing HTTP performance limitations. Validation methodology. In this validation methodology, there are methodology and justification. In methodology, both analytical and experimental evaluations are part of the paper's extensive validation methodology. Coming to the justification, this method provides a solid validation of the suggested right solutions efficiency by enabling an extensive evaluation of them from a theoretical and a practical standpoint. Analytical evaluation. To evaluate the computational complexity of RAID configuration and their effect on the HTTP performance, the research applies the analytical assessment approach. Analytical evaluation helps and identifies the potential performance bottlenecks and scalability difficulties by offering insight into the theoretical foundations of RAID systems. On the other hand, analytical evaluation could oversimplify real-world situations and fail to adequately represent the intricacies of workload fluctuations and system dynamics. Experimental evaluation. To assess the performance of RAID systems in real-world circumstances, the paper could experimental evaluations utilizing workload simulations and real-world datasets. Empirical study provides proof of RAID's availability to enhance HDD scalability, performance, and durability under a range of workload scenarios. Results may be impacted by variables including hardware configurations and environmental circumstances, and the experimental evaluations may be timed. Case studies. Coming to case studies, incorporation. In this incorporation, case studies are used in the validation technique to evaluate the practicality of right solutions in various computing settings. Significance. Significance in case studies is added to the relevance and usefulness of study findings by offering real instances of right setups and their effect on resolving HDD performance issues in certain use cases. Methodological choices. Coming to methodological choices, there is justification and advantages. Justification. The other choose a validation methodology that combines analytical evaluation, experimental evaluation, and case studies to provide a comprehensive assessment of right solutions. Advantages. This multifaceted approach allows for rigorous validation of the proposed solutions from both theoretical and practical perspectives, strengthening the credibility and reliability of the research outcomes. Thank you. Have a good one.